So we're here. This is sort of, I think it's the only other, aside from the first one, that they actually ran a Kickstarter for. This is the sort of poker set that they did. And the bonus material. I thought it was sort of a fun idea at the time. And I was mainly interested in the bonus materials, of which I think I got shortchanged. I thought that you're supposed to get one for each set of the cards that you got. Do you like these? Which I think I've only ever played with, the cheap plasticky kind. These do have like a very nice weight texture to them. At the time, they were like quite an expensive add-on. I want to say might have been something like $100. Which at the time I thought was completely overpriced because, in my mind, I just had like the image of the plasticky kind of chips. A little bit of weird sorting that they did. So those are like 2. These are all 5. Feels a bit counterintuitive to me, but then we've got our lovely frogman here. And then, bizarrely enough, although I don't think this is one of the special ones, when I was curious, about, I think it was shortly before the fall, in the collapse of metazoo, that I was sort of looking them up. So I had been curious about how much it had appreciated, and surprisingly enough, which I think this is just a normal one, but there are some weird variants on the bounty chip that were surprisingly, at the time, like the most valued. But yeah, I think that's just the normal version. So now, I'll be only opening one of these. But I bought, that's kind of unfortunate. that it had already come off. I have not heard of this particular brand, although I'm not like a card connoisseur. Well, poker, playing cards anyways. Oh, yeah, that just so unfortunate that these boxes seem to want to tear before the seal. Oh. Well, I think it was also the chips I had to wait on, but I got the gilded versions of these, which, out of the box, it's, I wonder if these, well, I wasn't exactly buying it for their playability, but that's just some slight curving right out of the box. So, although it's probably familiar from the actual cars, it looks like they share some information there. Okay, I was wondering if there was, I didn't think there was, but I'm not sure if it's one per pack, but there is, I guess, a foiling that you can get. It's a fun one to say, Snelligaster from Frederick County, Maryland, weighing in at 732 kilograms. I think that's probably more of a length of 27.2 meters. A little bit disappointed. I thought more of these would be decked out in the card paraphernalia, but these are just sort of normal renditions. So yeah, it does look like it is one foil per pack there. So it looks like these are more tightly sealed than that one. That had just seemed to have come undone by itself. So this is the Nightfall themed deck. I'm guessing it'll be black. It's interesting, a black gilt. Oh, no, it's purple. Oh, did we? I think we might not have actually looked at the card back. Do you like these? So it looks like we have Old Scratch as the Joker for this deck. Huh, only 1936. That is a lot younger than I would have thought. Huh, that's not one I remember. The Purple Blob of Philadelphia. September 26, 1950. From, of course, Philadelphia. So yeah, this one, yeah, it does have that same slight curling. So, some quite intense heart imagery there. Well, I wouldn't say he's particularly suited for the King of Hearts. I'd say if any metazoo character, probably I'd put Cold there. Was there a Cold in this set? I thought there was. She's a bit intense there compared to her usual appearance. A lot more fearsome than you usually see her, and oh, that's kind of interesting. Maybe that's normal for playing cards. I haven't done any for quite a while, but it's a very matte front with a the backs are quite slick. I guess I always thought they're usually the same texture front and back. Looks like we've got the Grim Reaper for our King of Clubs. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, I imagine if there were prices for anything still, that would have been probably quite desirable in the day. But I didn't remember seeing one of those in the first box. I'm not sure. I never really looked. I guess that's a Headless Horseman there. About whether the foils had any value. I know, like, on the tarot decks, some of those did. Looks like we're coming up with the most mundane set they ever did. It would have been nice, or I would have gotten a cake of this if the green men were serialized, since, or at least the foil ones were, since that was, you know, their first serialized card. Oh, that's kind of interesting. We're starting with spades this time. Yeah, I knew she'd be at least one of the queens. No, I didn't notice that. I just knew she was from Arizona, but the Mount Superstition, I imagine that's, that'd be, I wonder how it got that name. Okay. Looks like we got just an ordinary foil this time. It's a choice. Yeah, okay. See what they did there. Yeah, overall, I don't really, well, I think just this one in particular, even for, you know, metazoo standards, even though, like, at least I thought I noticed it as mostly being the same artist that did the actual cards. Are we just missing, or is it? No, I guess we're just missing the. We're just missing. Yeah, it feels like we're just missing some cards. That's, well, it's a pretty disappointing quality control there. It's another one I don't remember from the set, especially with the amount of wilderness we opened. But yeah, these renditions I'm not particularly enjoying, even though I'm pretty sure most of these are the same artist that did the original versions. And if not, I'm certainly recognizing a lot of, and I think that is, was there not, or no, it felt like we had gone full circle there. But yeah, these are like the regular metazoo artists, so I don't know why these just seem quite poor, quite a poor effort to me. So yeah, it looks like just have the bonus material now, of which, yeah, I'm pretty sure I just did not get. Well, we'll just start with one, and depending on how I feel it went, maybe we'll open the second one. But I'm pretty sure. I think I did the second packs as add-ons, but I thought you were supposed to get one of these, or maybe I did. Maybe I opened one already. No, that might be it. I think I might have just opened one. But I thought there was supposed to be an additional apology one because of the delays with the gilding and the chips. Maybe that was something else, which in that case I would still be short one. Now let's see what they have to say. Metazoo playing cards feature beasties from the Crypto Nation, Nightfall, and Wilderness sets. So what better way to celebrate this amazing collaboration than by ending these set of promos? Thank you for supporting Metazoo's second Kickstarter campaign and being a part of our history. Okay, so there's 10 of these in here. That should give us enough of a feel that we probably don't need to. No, I don't think I would. I don't remember opening that many, so I don't think I did. open one of these before. And I really don't like these single card packs. For me at least, it always seems to be a struggle freeing the cards. Also, it's just even more than normal. It's just like it's just such an excess of foil packaging. Red ink, 2 arms. Every token page you control that is represented by a metazoo Cryptonation playing card. BCZ control from the Cryptonation set. Gain 20 life and attack. Bring the red ink, 2 arms, charge. Not sure, maybe that's just the card background. We'll see soon. I'm not super, well, we'll compare it to one of the promos here. Well, I guess they all are, but one of the, yeah, to me, this really doesn't stand out compared to a lot of their other foiling efforts. It feels just very bland to me. I wonder why on these packs, because normally, if the normal metazoo packs, the backs just usually fly open, which is what you'd want. Jack Frost, 2 arms. It's pretty similar, except for Nightfall and Frost and lower damage. Yeah, this is only a 12 card set, not counting secrets, so yeah, I do really think one pack of these should be enough. Okay. It's a little bit boring if all of these are just going to be that effect. Yeah. It's getting to be just a bit too much clutter. Wonder what went into deciding the value. Since I don't think it I mean, the only really thing I can think of is just certain types maybe being easier to get out. But yeah, especially like with this, I'm pretty sure there's a lot. So I would have thought that this would have been a lower one. I'm glad these. Okay, and this is a same set, same type, but that is one less cost. But yeah, massive 20 on that one. Pretty sure. Never really paid any attention to like tournament decks or stuff, but that really sounds like a pretty strong effect. So it looks like we have two more. Sort of anticlimax. So now we just have the sort of 3 set theme cards. Cryptid Nation playing poker. If you control a token page that is represented by a metazoo Cryptid Nation playing card, you CC control from the Cryptid Nations. Oh, okay. It's just another one of these. These hands are nuts. This group calls the shots, and they're definitely all in. Not sure. Maybe it's a bit too much of a glare. So you have the same effect except for nightfall. Plenty of burns, blinds, and rags around here. Just don't lose your head. Wilderness playing poker. Rainbow flops won't be causing any mucking around here. Well, that is all we've got for this sort of poker supplement they did. That is quite disappointing that that you literally just had that one effect for all of the promo cards. That just seems quite lazy. Design. So they just like it really feels like somebody took about an hour and banged those out. But yeah, and just really don't feel compelled to need to open that second box there. I feel like we've pretty much seen all there is to see. So yeah, that's it for today. I think, yes. Um, oh wow, definitely. I'm actually running a bit late. Yeah, that's it for today. We'll probably be back to Art of Darkness tomorrow. Um, thought this was a bit of a fun one. Maybe it's just been too much reading. Um, I'm not sure. I thought I'd be back to streaming last week, but every day I just couldn't really work up the motivation. um, so yeah, we'll probably be back to Art of Darkness tomorrow. But that is it for now.